Hey, good morning. Welcome to Love-A-Dram. I'm Jonathan, and today I wanted to talk to you about breakfast whiskey. So, what is breakfast whiskey? This may be an unusual concept to some people, but sometimes, not every day, but every once in a while, you might want to start the day with just a wee dram. I'm not saying get blasted all day, but you start your day with just a wee little dram, then go off and do whatever you need to do. And you'll be amazed what that actually can do for you. It sort of loosens up your joints, gives you a little bit of a mood boost. It's a nice little way to start the day. So let's get into it. Breakfast whiskeys. What's a breakfast whiskey? For me, it's a whiskey that's not necessarily going to be the most challenging whiskey that I'm going to drink that day. It may only be the only whiskey I drink that day. It depends. I don't drink every day. If I decide to start off the day, depends on my mood, but basically almost all the whiskeys that I might go to for a cheeky little breakfast dram, they're all 40% ABV. So they're not too strong, and they're also not too complex. These are nice sort of easy drinkers, nice sippers, nothing that's going to challenge you, but it'll wake you up a little bit. And unlike with like Irish coffee, I don't recommend pouring whiskey into your coffee. To me, it kind of messes up the coffee, and it definitely messes up the whiskey. However, drink them side by side, it's fantastic. So I have 6 different potential breakfast whiskeys to share with you today, and this is not to demean these in any way. These are all excellent whiskeys in their own right. I just happen to prefer them for breakfast. So I'm going to start off with this one here. This is the 10-year-old from Speyburn, and this is matured in bourbon and sherry casks. It's got a nice sweet flavor, lots of cereal notes, lots of fruity notes on it. Nice way to start the day. It's mildly oaky. It's got a nice fruit flavor to it, and it's a very, very easy drinker. Also a very, very affordable bottle. I want to say this is probably around $50 for that 10-year-old. Also, probably the cheapest single malt whiskey I've ever found is this guy. Now, I don't know why, and I don't know how they do it, but I purchased this bottle here in Maryland in the United States for $25. I'm like, okay, it's Loch Lomond. It's a distillery I know, and they make really some nice stuff, some of the higher end stuff. This is not a higher end whiskey. This is one of their bottom of the core line, I would say. It's a non-age statement to it, so there's no years on it. I'm guessing it's probably about 6 or 7 years old. It's probably bourbon and sherry, although it doesn't say. I'm just guessing that based on the color. There's kind of a strange sort of a citrus floor cleaner note on the nose of this whiskey. But the taste is kind of interesting. This is probably one of the more challenging ones because it's sort of smoky. If you're having some nice sausages and bacon for breakfast, this might be something that goes very nicely with it. Nice hint of cereal and a toast, kind of like not burnt toast, but toast. It kind of reminds me of that sort of a flavor, and just a hint of smoke in it. The next one I really enjoy, and you can tell how much I enjoy it because there's not as much left. This is the Bowmore 12-year-old. This is matured in sherry. The nose is just beautiful. It's got sweet fruit, and strangely enough, it smells like a new car. It's really nice. Sweet, smoky, honey, and peat. So this one's going to have a little bit of that smoke flavor, for your breakfast enjoyment. Maybe a little more challenging than some of the other ones that are a little bit more fruity. But nevertheless, a really nice way to start the day, especially if you're having some eggs and bacon. This is a great accompanying whiskey. So I love these guys. These are so cute. Cute little bottles, right? This is Glenrothes 12-year-old, and this one is beautiful. It's been matured all in sherry casks, and it's got a really interesting sort of a sherry funk and a slightly sort of a citrus odor to the nose. Not unpleasant, very, very nice. And then, oh my gosh, the taste. This is like a sweet vanilla sundae. It is so nice. A beautiful way to start your day. Nice little sweet dram from Glenrothes, lovely Speyside distillery, and something that's sure to put a smile on your face every time. Another Speyside distillery, slightly bigger one, the Glenlivet. This is the 15-year-old. This is the French Oak Reserve edition. Soft, fruity notes on the nose, very sweet, sort of apple, guava kind of notes. And oh my goodness, such a sweet, beautiful, soft whiskey in the mouth, beautiful, soft mouthfeel. And this happens to be a fantastic combination with coffee. I highly recommend coffee and your Glenlivet 15. Just makes a beautiful, beautiful flavors that go really well together. So, not Scottish, I know, don't shoot me. This is Redbreast. This comes from our Celtic cousins across the water over in Ireland. Fantastic whiskey. This is a 12-year-old. It is Irish. It is triple distilled in a pot still. But somehow what that does is it basically turns whiskey to butter in your mouth. And it's got the most wonderful, soft, creamy, sweet, creamy mouthfeel. You really don't feel like you're drinking a whiskey. Got a nice bouquet of flowers on the nose, and you just feel like you've just had a glass of dessert. So nice way to start your day. The Redbreast, the Glenlivet, Glenrothes, Bowmore, Loch Lomond, and Speyburn. So good morning, top of the morning to everybody. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are, and consider having a wee dram to start your day off. Put you on the right foot and put a spring in your step and a smile on your face. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Slán Java.